The next one up is one that I struggle with, to be completely honest with you, but I understand why people have him up there, but it worked out the way that it did, and Garrett Nussmeier is in the runner. He's the official runner-up to the Heisman here. So weird.
Oh,
I know.
I'm sorry, Torque.
You sorry,
I'm
Tor?
not. I can't say I'm the biggest.
Yeah, we don't-
Yeah, I didn't have him on there. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, he's a good quarterback, right?
yeah.
I think that LSU is in a really good spot with him compared to without him, but and I like the additions at receiver that they made, right? You bring in Nick Anderson from Oklahoma, you bring in Barian Brown from Kentucky, and you return Aaron Anderson, I believe is his name. You know, your leading receiver from this past year. I think Nussmeier, you know, he's got some good weapons around him. You still have Caden Durham in the backfield. You add Harlan Berry, but you lose 4 out of your 5 starting offensive linemen, and that can hurt. And personally, I don't think that Nussmeier is going to have a Heisman type season.
I don't either. I think he'll throw for a bunch of yards like he did, this past season. But I don't know, man. The one, and you probably look at this. You look at the advanced statistics, which I got to talk to you about something after this of a video that we could do. But the turnover worthy plays, he was among the nation's leaders in turnover worthy plays with 18. And it was higher when he was pressured, which is a natural thing. That's not, I mean, everybody's turnover worthy plays increases when they get pressured. But like, yeah, man, I don't understand. Like, and the other guys are higher on him than me and 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀 are. Like, this is the reason why he's here. He was ranked very highly amongst the rest of the crew. And so we go by the majority, right? And not having, oh my God, man, there's so many things that are like going through my head. Even though his QBR is at an 80, which is top 10 nationally, I think, yeah, QBR is kind of a nice thing. It compiles everything together and says that, this is where you were. But when we really think about the advanced analytics of things, like one thing that me and 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀 love looking at is that turnover worthy play. Because a lot of people will say, so here's the difference between our argument of like how good a Justin Herbert is.
Oh my God!
Versus when people say, yeah, we're not going to get into it. We've already made a video on this. But when people say, oh, he's mid or he's overrated, but he has one of the lowest turnover worthy play rates in the last 3 years as a quarterback.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah, but people will say the opposite when they see an interception gets thrown. Like people look at the numbers way too critically instead of watching the games, because that's another thing. Like, people don't actually watch. I mean, we'll sit here and watch a guy like Joe Burrow just rip people apart, and there'll be another guy that says, "Oh, he's mid because he doesn't go to the Super Bowl." Like, shut up. But the one thing about Garrett Nussmeier is his passer rating when it comes to deep throws or over the middle of the field is where he excels. But to me, that's all great and dandy because you have Lenore Sellis, who's going to be doing the same thing with Nick Harbor this year. On the opposite side of that, you're not going to win the SEC this year if you're not utilizing the short side of the field, which is the 0 or the 1 to 5 yard completions. You got to be able to dink and dunk when you can, man. But the one thing also that I can honestly give him a lot of credit for is when it's third down, he has a very high completion percentage of 69.3% on third down efficiency. So he's such a complicated experiment of a quarterback. But he has the size, he has the arm, he has the smarts. But like you had said the one day, like you went back and watched a couple games, and you're like, I don't know, bro. Like I don't get all the hype.
Well, a lot of my like I recognize he's a good quarterback. But my main concerns come when he is under pressure. That was what I noticed against South Carolina when they pressured Nussmeier. It was there were some questionable decisions or not great throws, or just he didn't see a guy.
One pick six would have changed all these statistics around.
What was that?
One pick six. And that game that you're talking about would have changed everything for everybody.
Yep.
The statistics pullers.
And I will also say that losing 4 out of your 5 offensive linemen to the draft is really not good for. It's not good for anyone, but it's really not good when, in my opinion, you do struggle under pressure. When you have 4 new offensive linemen, that just doesn't seem like a good recipe to me. I think that Nussmeier is a good quarterback, but I don't think that he is going to be in the Heisman race. I think LSU is going to have a good season, right? I think he has better weapons around him, right? But I am hesitant to say that Nussmeier is going to go to New York as a Heisman finalist. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful here because, again, I don't think that Nussmeier is necessarily bad. I don't think he's Heisman caliber. I don't think he'll have the numbers. So I think that he's going to be a solid NFL prospect. He has some good tools. I don't think that the situation at LSU, despite the better weapons at receiver, I don't think it's going to work in his favor. So that's my take on it. But
yeah,
hey, if he could prove me wrong. So
he could. I don't think it's this year. Which is, he's going to be forced to come out in the draft because of his intangibles, right? But
he's a senior.
Is he? I thought he was a redshirt junior. Well, okay, so this is last year of eligibility, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you got to come out, sir. So it is what it is. But still, why would you draft Garrett Nussmeier over Drew Aller? If me and Khalil are in a room talking about who we're going to choose, we're choosing Drew. We're not even batting an eye. Like, we're just, are you serious right now? Put the name in and run like Sonic the Hedgehog up there when you put his name in too.
He's a 5th-year senior, so yeah, he really has nothing. He was a redshirt junior last year.
Got it. So, hey, put up or shut up, man. It just is what it is.